Paul, let me ask you something, and it's changing the subject a little bit. But I went to school and I studied character design and a lot of concept art. I'm an illustrator, so
Awesome.
thank you. When you are doing what you do, you have to take a lot from what the concept artists have created. It's all based on that. So what to you is something that is the mark of a really good concept artist? Things that you see in the art where you're like, oh yes, this is so easy to work with. And then also maybe what are some things where you think, I really wish they included this, or I don't need any of that?
Okay, so, man, what makes good concept art? We could do a whole long production just on that. And God, I've been so lucky to work with so many good concept artists. Blizzard, of course, is famous for the quality of artists that it brings in and maintains, and still friends with many of those folks. Good concept art is above all clear. Like if the silhouette is the thing that we're if the silhouette of the character is the most important thing, then by golly, it should be very much called out, even framed in silhouette, to make sure that everybody understands what's going on there and why it's important. Beyond that, like, actually, concept art doesn't directly impact the way technical artists deal with things, other than as a sanity check. Like, did we hit that target? Because it's the modelers and the texture artists and the special effects artists that are really in charge of creating those assets. The tech art team generally is more in the facilitating kind of role. If you've got an artist, they need brushes and they need canvases and things, and we provide those. But clarity, good quality in terms of like material callouts and things. Like some games have a very cartoony style, so maybe you don't need as many textural callouts. But if you're on one of those projects that's looking for hyper realism, material callouts, specularity callouts, all become very, very important. They don't necessarily have to be fully rendered. Most people look at fully rendered marketing art and they believe that's concept art, and maybe marketing people lie a bit about that. Look at this concept art. No, you paid $5,000 for that illustration, and I know the guy that did it. It's airbrush.
Yeah.
You just made that for the book.
Full shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you said, there's all different layers of quality on there, right? And the most important thing is conveying what is the character, what is the silhouette, what is the essential elements of that character, and what do the tech artists and modelers need to represent within it. And that often will then inform the game designers, right? About, hey, what abilities do we want to put in this kit? And then I'm like, hey, I want a spear, but I want it to light up in fire. Hey, Paul, how do I make a spear light up on fire? And he goes, okay, well, here we go. Right? And you would work with me on that, right? And then we'd figure out how to toggle the fire on or off. Or if you're in the middle of an ability, like a specific ability, you have a certain talent equipped, it now is blue fire instead of green fire, right?
Right.